Nanotechnology is an exciting field which is progressing very quickly, especially in the past several years. Deals with nanoscale devices or nanoimaging or ability to regulate nanoscale processes in live cells and tissues. The first application of nanotechnology dealt with the nanoparticles or nanoconstructs, nanodevices, for either better imaging and diagnostics or delivery of therapeutic compounds, otherwise available through other means. And what we've seen, and this is a very exciting part, that nanotechnology has been evolving in the past several years from an enabler of other therapeutics or diagnostics to an active regulator of what cells, tissues, and organs actually do. And we're talking about things such as reprogramming of gene expression, of gene editing, or delivery of gene therapy in a more targeted and specific way, and also epigenetic reprogramming of thousands of genes at the same time, the concept that is known as macrogenomic engineering. So there has been a very exciting progression from nanoimaging and nanodevices, which enables diagnostics and therapeutics, to discovery of new therapeutics, discovery of new diagnostics, and ability to change the very fundamental processes, nanoscale processes, that underlie almost everything that our body does. Most of the nanotechnology applications under development right now and in the future will be in the GI tract, in part because the method of delivery is clear. They can be sprayed topically, for example, for improved imaging of the GI tract, improved imaging of disease. Historically, most viable application of nanotechnology has been focused on GI cancer, such as colon cancer or esophageal cancer or pancreatic cancer. But there are clearly other applications, such as diseases of inflammation in the GI tract, or tissue regeneration as a result of ischemia in the GI tract. So all of these diseases of inflammation, of ischemia, or metabolic diseases, they can be amenable to reprogramming at the genetic or epigenetic level, which can be enabled by nanotechnology. So some of the aspects of nanotechnology are fairly mature right now. There are several nanoparticle formulations which have been used for cancer therapeutics, and they are used right now. They're FDA approved in the US and Europe. Some other are in clinical trials right now. I think also what's exciting is what's in the pipeline, what's going to be in clinical cure in the next few years. And I think we've seen more and more technologies designed to regulate processes, biological processes at nanoscale, including reprogramming of cell behavior at the genetic level, for example, by suppressing specific genes, or by delivering genes and gene editing using CRISPR-like technologies, but also by regulating three-dimensional structure of the genome or epigenetic processes, and through this regulating gene expression of thousands of genes at the same time, what became known as macrogenomic engineering. I think last 2 years in particular were extremely exciting in our understanding of all aspects of gene expression and how genes interact, how they get expressed, and how they interact with the chromatin, how they lead to a phenotype. So all of this is certainly going to help nanotechnology to be able to not just deliver better drugs, better medicines, or do better diagnostics, but also to actively affect and regulate in predictable and reversible manner of over the very fundamental molecular and genetic processes.